welcome back to my channel. I'm back again. Today I'm going to be doing an exciting video. So I recently just finished my freshman year of college, so that pretty much means I'm going to be talking about my freshman year experience and how it went and everything like that. I was going to put like advice in this video, but then when I started writing all my stuff last night, I was like, this can be a whole separate video because I didn't really know how much advice I was gonna have, and I have a whole list, so that's gonna be like a whole separate video. But I might put a little bit of tips while I'm talking about my experience. But freshman college advice video will be coming soon, and it's gonna be separate. So this video is just more about my experience, and yeah. So for background information, I am a fashion merchandising major with a minor in web design, and I go to Marymount. I'm wearing the shirt right now. I'm finally going to release where I go to school because honestly, if you follow me on Instagram, it's literally on my Instagram. So I might as well just put it out there. Anyways, so yeah, I'm a fashion merchandising major, so I'm really, you know, into fashion, into makeup, and yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I'm really close to DC and everything, so basically I'm gonna have my phone with me. If that's why you see me looking down, I have a whole like list and everything that I made last night. So pretty much I'm gonna start with my thoughts before college, like what I was thinking before, and then kind of just go up until now pretty much. So my thoughts before college, I was very excited. Like when I tell you, I was so excited to go to college. I was like, I can be independent. I don't have to live with my parents anymore. They don't have to tell me what to do. I can do things on my own terms when I want to do it, if I even want to do it. Like I was just so excited just to be on my own because I feel like I'm a really independent person, and I just like doing things on my own. Like I don't like depending on people pretty much. So yeah, and yeah, I was just very excited. I really wasn't nervous as much as I thought I would. I was just very excited. Like I just could not wait to go. And yeah, so I remember there was this group chat that we had in the summertime. So I knew a little bit. I met some people during the summer through our like group chat that we had, because we had like this whole Facebook group thing, and we all just exchanged numbers, and then we had this big old group chat, and whoa, a bird really just flew by. Okay, so yeah, I was very excited, and yeah, so then we're gonna move in to move-in day. So for move-in day, my move-in day was August 21st of last year, of 2017. Like I said, very excited, surprisingly not nervous. I actually was late going to move-in day because we actually had like a specific time that we were supposed to come, but I didn't really stick to that because I was just late. Mind you, I live like about 45 minutes to an hour from campus, so I live very close, so I kind of can like come home whenever I wanted to. So that was actually like really nice. But my roommate was actually there before me, and I remember I was literally packing my car on my way, and she had texted me, or she had called me and was like, we had an extended room, right? And I was like, yeah. I was like, why? They're like, yeah, our room's technically messed up. Like, this is not an extended room. Pretty much an extended room is like an extended portion of the room that we have, so the room has more space. And apparently the way our room was set up, I think it was like on a corner or something, so it kind of like cut off. I don't know, because I didn't get to see the room, but it was smaller than what we expected, and it wasn't necessarily what we were paying for. So they ended up switching us to another room, which I'm so glad that they switched us to this room, because now looking back at it, I'm really glad I did not live in that hall. Like that residence hall, I'm kind of really glad I did not live in, because that residence hall is an all-female residence hall, so only females live in there, and the one that I ended up living in is co-ed, but it's like by floor, but it's still like co-ed. And my floor was so quiet. I mean, there are times where people were loud, but that was mostly like on the weekends, but for the most part it was very chill, very quiet, and that's just what I like. I was like, thank God. So But moving day was really nice. I was like, things cannot go wrong at this point. But once I switched to our new room, everything went really smooth. I didn't cry, which was surprising. Like, honestly, I was just so happy. Like, I was just like, this is the happiest day of my life. But I didn't cry. I was really just chilling. Like, I was just chilling this whole day. Like, just like, today has finally come, you know. So yeah, so moving day, it was pretty much chill. Like, you moved into your new dorm, and I had met my roommate before, which I'm gonna talk about roommates in later in this video. But I had met my roommate before, and we had, you know, seen each other, so it wasn't like, oh, I'm seeing you for the first time type thing. So yeah. So then we're gonna move into orientation. So orientation was for 3 days, and it was the day after. So it was like from August 23rd to the 26th, I think, something like that. Yeah. So orientation was pretty much trying to get the hang of things. It was kind of like freshman orientation for high school, but it was just draining because it was like they literally just talk about the school and what to expect and where you can find certain people and certain things and telling you to get involved and do this and do that. It was pretty self-explanatory. It's orientation, right? So yeah, I was chilling because I'm just a chill person. You know, I got to meet new people, new friends, because that's pretty much what everybody is trying to do in orientation, especially like if you're like a freshman or even a transfer student. Like, you're just trying to meet new people, get the feel for the campus and the college life, and yeah, it's really nothing much I can really say about orientation. It was basic, and there were some aspects that were fun, but for the most part, it was chill. Like, it was very chill, you know. Now I'm going to talk about my fall semester. So my fall semester was really good. Like, it went really well. I had 5 classes. I had 1 fashion class, which was my textiles class, and then I had 4 general ed classes. So I took English, math, history, and then I had a discover class, which is like, I don't really know how to explain that class. It's like every freshman has to take that class. There's a word that I can't think of to it's like an inquiry based hands-on, I don't really know how to explain it, but it's like every freshman has to take this course, and that's what it was. It's like a discover course, and mine was how to maintain your own brand. So I was pretty much learning about branding and how brands survive and how brands die off or whatever, which honestly I learned a lot from that class because it kind of ties into my major with like fashion merchandising. So I learned a lot from that class, and yeah. Okay, camera died, or not died, but it shut off, so yeah, whatever. So I had to switch to another camera, which is why this one looks better. Like a lot better. So yeah, so I pretty much left off when I was talking about my classes. So I took textiles, English, my discover class, math, and history. I put in my notes I hated English because this is where we started like writing like more than like 3 pages. Well, actually, not my freshman year, but like my fall semester, the most I had to write was like 5 pages. And then my spring semester, the most I had to write was 6. So it wasn't that bad, but like it was still like a huge adjustment, but not really, because my senior paper for high school had to be like 8 pages or something like that. So I mean, I just don't like writing papers over like 3 pages pretty much. So yeah. So was there any like boy drama? I put boy drama question mark. There's this guy that just like he just flirted with me a lot, and I ended up asking him like, is you feeling me or not? Like he said no. I was like, that's a lie, because I just know it is. Because I'm just telling you, like, when I tell you, like, I investigated him, like, not, well, I did that, but, like, when I mean investigated, like, I sensed his body language, like, I watched him. But I don't want to sound crazy when I say that, because it's, like, like whenever he was around me, he was like very nervous and he just acted a different way. And then when he's with his friends, he's just like all hype and cool and relaxed. But I'm telling you, every time he was around me, he would just get so nervous and it would like make me uncomfortable. I'm just like, why are you so uncomfortable? And then he would always stare at me, and it was just a whole fucking, it was just like a whole like mess. And I still think he likes me. I just feel like he doesn't want to admit it, because even when I asked him, well, I asked him spring semester actually, like right when we came back for school for spring semester, I asked him, and he said, no, I'm sorry if I made you feel uncomfortable. I'm like, maybe I'm just mistaking your kindness or something, for being too friendly. I don't know, but honestly, I feel like he lied, because he just maybe I don't know what it is, because I'm telling you, when he's around me, when he sees me, it's like a whole different thing. And then he's around his friends and he's so normal. It's, I don't know, but I'm gonna think that he probably just think, I mean, he probably doesn't like me, but he probably thinks I'm pretty, which I mean, that I can deal with that. But yeah. So yeah, my schedule is pretty easygoing. Like I said, I have 5 classes. That's the one thing I love about college, is the fact that you can like choose your classes. Well, for my fall semester, my advisor made my schedule. Well, all the freshmen for fall semester, their schedule was made by their advisor, and then for spring semester you were able to make your own. So that's just very convenient for me, because if I don't want an 8 a.m., shoot, I'm not about to have an 8 a.m. And trust me, in my spring semester I had no 8 a.m.s, because that 8 a.m. for history was it wasn't cool at all. Like, there were 2 times I slept through that class. Like, I slept through that class. Like, I was like, I'm not going. Well, I didn't say that. I woke up late and then realized, oh, I just slept through my whole 8 a.m. class. And yeah, sorry mom and dad, I never told you that, but I slept through that class. I was like, oh well. Anyways, so yeah, I really like that I had like time in between classes, and I can just chill and finish homework. That's the thing. Like, since I have time in between classes, like especially for my spring semester, I had like 3 or 4 hours in between between 2 of my classes. I can finish that paper I didn't do, or I can finish that project I didn't do. It was lit. It was so lit. So yeah, pretty much fall semester, still just trying to meet new people. Getting involved is like something that they really stress a lot, because Marymount is such a small campus. Like, it's such a small campus. Like, you see the same people every single day. Like, it's literally every single day you see the same people. So people like know you, you know. So it's pretty much just trying to get to know people, make new friends. I still don't have a group of friends. So if you are expecting to find your group of friends your freshman year, don't even stress it, because I didn't. I was just trying to focus on me and my schoolwork, and that's what I did. I don't got time to make friends. I mean, yeah, I had friends, but I don't have like close friends that I hung out with. But like, I know like people. I'm that popular loner where people know me, but like, you know what I'm trying to say. Anyways, like, a lot of people know me, but like, I don't necessarily like have like friends, you know. So yeah, surprisingly, I wasn't homesick. Like, I feel like it's because I live like 45 minutes from the campus, so, or like 45 minutes to an hour from campus, so I can go home whenever I want to. I feel like my mom missed me more than I missed her. I feel like the first couple weekends I kind of got homesick, because I was just like, I don't know what to do. Like, I wanted to go home, but I was like, there's no point in me going home, because I'm gonna do the same stuff I'm gonna do here, the same stuff I'm gonna do at home, which is lay in my bed and watch Netflix. I mean, might as well just stay home. I mean, on campus. But it's like the first like 2 weeks, I think, or like, it's like in the first month. It was like in September. I got homesick, and I like kind of teared up, because I was like, I kind of just want to be home. I just felt like I wanted to do something. I just didn't want to sit in my bed. I don't know. I just felt maybe it's that time of the month, I don't know, but I was just very like homesick. I just wanted to go home, but there's just no point in me going home, so I just stayed in my dorm and just whatever, you know, do whatever. But yeah, but during my fall semester I went home like 5 times. So fall semester starts like literally the end of August and it ends in the middle of December. So I went home 5 times in like 3 months, so it wasn't that bad. The food was like a 6, maybe a 5. It was like half and half. Like some days were good, some days were not so good. So I can tell you, I gained the freshman 15. You can probably see it. Oh my god, I see it. Like I gained so much weight, it's not even funny. And I'm in the process of losing it right now. So I'm about to go back to my sophomore year with my waist snatched, hopefully. But I gained so much weight, it's not even funny. But overall, my fall semester went really well. It went hell of a lot better than my spring semester, which I'm about to talk about right now. But yeah, fall semester was really chill. It couldn't have gone any better. So now I'm going to talk about roommates. So I had a roommate. I met her in the beginning of the year, like towards February, March time frame. We, like I said in the beginning of the video, we have like, once you get accepted into Marymount, you have like this whole Facebook group chat, and not this, well, it's like this Facebook, private Facebook group for like the class of 2021, and everybody would like post on the wall and like introduce themselves, and some people would be like, oh, I'm looking for a roommate, or whatever the case may be. And I remember she was one, and I'm not gonna say her name, but she knows who she is. I remember she was one, and she was pretty, and she seemed cool, and from her like description, her paragraph that she wrote, we seemed like we would have a lot in common. So I remember like adding her on Snap. I don't remember who did who, but we ended up getting each other's snaps and following each other on Instagram, and we kind of just talked from then, and then we just decided we were gonna be roommates. And yeah, so pretty much what did I say? Yeah, my roommate was really nice and chill. Like she was cool, right? Only thing I can pretty much say, and I feel like the biggest challenge I had moving, or just this whole college thing, is the roommate thing. Now, I'm not saying I had a problem with her, because I didn't. Like, honestly, we were cool. I'm just so used to being by myself. I'm so used to having my own room, having my own space. So sharing a space with somebody else, for my fall semester, it was good. Spring semester, I don't even talk about spring semester, because that, like, it was just horrible. Like, it was at the point where I'm just like, I want to be by myself. I just want to be by myself. I need my alone time. So when she wasn't in the room, I took that time so seriously. Like, I enjoyed that time when she was at class or she wasn't in the room, because I was like, I need my own space. Like, I need to be alone. Like, I tell you, like, I value my alone time so much, and like, it's probably one of the biggest challenges I had, which is sharing my space with somebody else. Like, the things I do in my own vicinity with nobody watching, not that I do anything nasty, but like, you can just burp, you can fart, it's TMI, but that's what I do. I couldn't do that with my roommate sitting across the room, you know? Like, there's just certain things you just can't do when you're by yourself. And it just got like, I just can't do this anymore. But I made it. So yeah. But there's nothing, like, me and my roommate didn't necessarily clash. Like, we were good. Like, she wasn't my best friend like I thought she would technically be, because we hit it off really well, but we just didn't really like become buddy like I kind of envisioned it. But whatever. She's cool though. So that's kind of the whole roommate situation. So yeah. So now we're gonna talk about a spring semester. Yo, let me tell you about spring semester though. Like, this is some tea right here. Let's scoot up a little bit, you know? I'm gonna tell you right now, spring semester literally was the death of me. Like, when I tell you, spring semester was worse than senioritis, and I thought senioritis was bad. Yeah, think again. I don't know if it was just the fact that we're halfway through the year and I'm just losing motivation, or if it really was some of my classes. And I feel like maybe it was a combination of both. But in my spring semester, I took 6 classes. I took 2 fashion classes and 4 general ed classes. So for my fashion class, I took fashion industry and its promotion, and I took sample room techniques, which is basically a sewing class. You pretty much learn how to sew and make clothes. This is why my class, or not my class, why my semester low-key was living hell. Because I'm not even about to sit here and put this teacher on blast, but she literally was like one of the worst teachers I've ever had in my life. And I just was like, if you were not a teacher, if you were not my professor and you were a student, he would have caught hands. Like, he would have caught hands, like, boom. Like, it was just like, she was just smart at the mouth. And the thing about it, I'm smart at the mouth, so when you have 2 smart mouths, it just doesn't work. But I respect my elders, and God, I hate that class. I hate that class so much. Like, I don't even think you guys understand. Like, I dreaded going to that class. Like, her, like, oh my God, like, that's how much I hated that class so much. Like, I was like, I cannot. But I survived that class. I passed the class, and that's all that matters at this point. And I'm so done that I am done with that class and never have to take that class again. End of story. Anyways, what else? I pretty much liked all my classes except one. I had English, I had human genetics, and the lab that goes with that class. And then I took my first class for my minor, which was web development, and I passed that class with an A. And I really liked my web development class, actually. It was cool. Most of the class were guys, but I mean, it was cool. But overall, spring semester was the death of me. But overall, my college experience was really, really well. It went really good. It kind of met my expectations. I can tell you I learned a lot about myself, and I'm still learning a lot about myself. And yeah, that's pretty much how everything went. And I really don't have that much to say about my spring semester, just because I kind of just said it was living hell. Like, when I told you I thought about dropping out so many times. I really wasn't gonna drop out, but like, just being sarcastic, like, I was like, I can't do this anymore. Like, I just cannot do this anymore, you know? But I made it, and that's that. So that's pretty much the end of this video. Like I said, my freshman year went really well. I can't wait for sophomore year. I honestly really cannot wait for sophomore year, because I have so much planned. Like, I'm a part of so much stuff my sophomore year. Like, it's not even funny. Like, I'm about to be popping. Like, if you don't know me on campus, you're living under a rock, because I'm about to be popping. Like, seriously. But yeah, I really like this video. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up. I definitely will be doing a freshman advice video, which is something I really want to talk about in this video, but this video is already long, so that will be a separate video that I do. And yeah, make sure you subscribe if you aren't. Make sure you subscribe if you aren't already. Share this video with your friends and family, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. Get bands, spin it all on my friends. Pull me up, and never let me